Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today is episode 23 on the HermitCraft server. Woo! It's good to be here, it's good to see ya, I have to admit, but I'm just gonna say this right now, not feeling the full 100% today. I've got a bit of a cold, it's starting to get a little bit chilly in England, and that just plays havoc with my nasal passage. So that's getting a little bit blocked up, and yeah, you can hear my throat's not sounding the top dollar either. So that's not fantastic, but we are currently in the spawn village. We're not going to be doing anything in here, well, for the start of this video anyway, but the first thing that I just wanted to do is take a look in the redstone consultancy. A lot of you have pointed out to me that yes, there was a book placed, and oh, hello, we've got another one. So the first one is from Monkey Farm, and I mentioned this right at the end of last episode, but I appreciate that some of you didn't quite make it all the way there, so I will read this out for you again. Just as a heads up, I'm awful at reading these books, so here we go. Mumbo, I hear you do some great redstone work that never breaks, ever. Yep, thanks for that. That's taking the mick out of the fact that I broke Zombie Cleo's door. Thank you for that one. I'd like to hire you to help me build a piston elevator in my giant skull. I can supply most/all of the redstone supplies. I will give you one dirt block, or you can tell me what payment you would like. Let me know, Monkey Farm. Well, to you, Monkey Farm, I would be more than happy to do it, and I've actually already got in touch with you about perhaps doing all of that on camera with you. So, for those of you who are watching this right now, you are more than likely going to see a video with me and Monkey Farm together, which is very exciting. But now I have got another request, and that is from Azuma Void, and I've also spoken to him about this because we got to work on it a little bit last night. Dear Mr. Mumbo, as you know, I am interested in hiring you for the design and development of a new Wither Skeleton farm. I will be providing a creative server for design and testing, and no assistance will be needed in construction on HermitCraft. Of course, if you want to, you would be more than welcome to join in. My offer is a full set of diamond armor and 1 diamond block. I hope to hear back from you soon. Well, that's lovely, because to be quite frankly honest, I helped him out with the design last night, and we came up with a good one. Didn't even know I was getting paid for it. So, Azuma, if you're watching, I know I wasn't expecting it, but just drop it in the old chest over here. Drop it in the old house of Mumbo. I will be more than happy. If not, the debt collectors are going to be heading round. But anyway, now we're going to be heading back over to my Mumbo Jumbo base, and we're going to be taking a look at my sugarcane farm, because I want to get that done in today's episode. It's been a long time coming. It has to be done. So here we are back in the old familiar. This old place, I love it, I'm still loving it, and yeah, we are over at the sugarcane farm, or what is about to become the sugarcane farm. At the minute, there is no sugarcane present, and we don't have any form of collection system, so I have to do a little bit of finishing off with the redstone. I didn't put the timer in, and I didn't put the connecting redstone in, so there is no torch tower going up the back. But the issue that I have with this, right, and I'm very fearful, pretty nervous about working on this farm, okay, is above this ceiling here. The reason that I didn't go all the way up and do the old skylight thing, because that was the original plan, is because here there is ocean, right? An ocean and redstone, they hate each other, as I'm sure you all know. So that's sort of a no-go. I don't fancy touching the ceiling that much, but the issue with that is I can't really place much of the redstone along the back here. It's causing a couple of issues. So I don't know what to do there. I suppose I could do it from this side, in fact. Hadn't actually thought of doing that. Let's take a look if I can do that. So just go there. Yeah, that makes life a lot easier. In fact, I'm inside the pistons right here. But yeah, that makes life a lot easier. So I haven't actually been thinking it through. So I'm going to have to finish off all the redstone, then put all the redstone torch towers going right the way up to the sugarcane farm. And then we'll also have to add in the timer and all of the sugarcane. So there is actually quite a lot to do. And then finally we can place in the hoppers down the bottom here, the item elevator going up the side, and then all of these chests in this section. But that is way down the line. So yeah, I am going to get to work on finishing up the redstone on our sugarcane farm. Hopefully I can get this all complete within the next couple of seconds. So jump cut. Righty-ho, all of the redstone is now done. I made a couple of mistakes and they were very frustrating to iron out. Because of the size of this thing, you can't really slot yourself in anywhere, so each time there was an error, I had to pillar up and fix it, and it was just very long for Ollie. But now it is all done. I still need to do the timer and the transfer lines, but they won't take very long, and I will run you through those a little bit as well. You can see there are some blocks around here. That is where I've had to destroy some of the errors. But anyway, now what I'm going to do is do the timers and also head over to Azuma Void's sugarcane farm so we can pick up some of the starting sugarcane, and thus we will have ourselves a working sugarcane farm instead of a nice dirt modern art structure that we have in the middle of my base that really isn't doing very much. You know what, guys, I have got a metric buttload of things that I want to have a chat to you about, most of them to do with YouTube. It's going to go on another mumbo jumbo YouTube rant. You guys have come to expect them in these HermitCraft episodes. God, you better love them. You better love them. So what I thought I was doing is I have picked up a ton of sugarcane, and I'm going to throw it all into this farm here. I'm going to plant it all down so that we are ready to rock and roll with this bad boy. But whilst I do that, thought I might as well time-lapse it and do a little chatter over that one so you have nice ear stimulus for this one. So I'm going to get to work, and I will catch you in a bit. So like I just said, I want to have a really quick natter to you. It's not going to take too long. Have a little chat about YouTube and things, because I don't really get an opportunity to do that. On HermitCraft, it's all about the progress. I'm like, I've just done this. Ba-dunk. I've just done this. Da-dunk. And people are like, woo, progress. That's cool and all. But the thing is, I just want to get something off my chest. I've been feeling very snowed under when it comes to HermitCraft. And you don't understand that cliche. It basically means I'm feeling very under pressure to make videos for you, which isn't always the best for making videos. You can often tell if I feel like that because I'm a little bit more down-tone and not so happy, and I'm not making much progress in the videos. Whereas right now, I am feeling really happy. Despite the fact that I've got a raging cold, I want to play HermitCraft, and I am more than happy to play HermitCraft at the minute. But it's when I feel like I have to sit down and play HermitCraft because I have to, that's when things change a little bit. And that is the issue that I have with recording these kind of videos. And some people, just a couple of you, were quite annoyed about last episode where I did the collab with Azuma because you felt like I was cheating a little bit. As in, I wasn't doing progress, I was sort of palming it off by doing something with another member of the server, which is quite silly in my opinion, because the reason that you play on a server is because of the other people on there. So far, everything that I have done on HermitCraft, I could have very easily done in single player mode, and I thought, why not change that up a bit? Do collabs with other server members, because that is something that I am definitely lacking on this channel. Not one collab I have done in pretty much the whole time of my channel. I've done a couple of videos with Tom, and that's it. There's very few videos where I've actually got someone else involved, so I plan on changing that around. I do want to do more projects with hermits, and that doesn't mean like us just standing around going around their base. I'm talking about big building projects where you'll still get the same progress, but it might be 1 or 2 people talking. You know, that's always better. Fresh faces on the scene, a lot more happening. So that is what you can have to look forward to. Of course, I will still be doing the standard HermitCraft progress style like I'm doing right now. And I hope that you are enjoying that, because I definitely enjoy doing these videos. And I just really wanted to get that off my chest because, like I said, I don't get much opportunity to have a chat to you. But anyway, back to the video. We're going to get off that down note now. It's all happy and smiles on the Mumbo Jumbo channel. No one's feeling down, and it's all good. So let's get back to HermitCraft, shall we? Congratulations, everybody, because we have managed to build a fully automatic sugarcane farm. We finally have managed to do it. It is functional. It is working. It's producing sugarcane at a rate of knots. And I am not picking up any of it because we don't have any of the hoppers in just yet. But I left it running for a little while. I was just walking back and forth, and we managed to get a stack and 6, which is good. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the episode in which I planned this out, you're missing out. Big time. You're missing out. But I'll do a rough, very fast explanation here. We are going to run a bunch of hoppers along here. It's going to go up an item elevate and into some chests that are in this storage area. See, very fast, like I told you. So basically, this storage area is going to fill up with sugarcane, and then when it's all filled up, we can just run along throwing it at everyone because we don't care, because we've got billions and billions and billions of stacks of sugarcane, and we've got no care in the world. But that is the plan. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that is at least the plan. So I'm going to gather up all of the resources to complete that, and then I'll see you in a second. I'm going to level with you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't quite tell if we're going to have enough iron to do this project yet. You know what? Right, despite what everyone said, this singular iron farm in the spawn chunks produces huge amounts of iron. I mean, who needs an iron trench really, when you're the only one that actually takes the iron from it? Apparently all the other hermits have just completely forgotten about this bad boy. There's just tons and tons of iron to be had, and it's just me and Azuma that really use it, so whew, we are raking it in. Happy days. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at what I have managed to create. I'm pretty happy with this. Everything was looking a little bit rough around the edges on the old build, and now it is looking pretty fancy, I think it's safe to say. So over here we have got the sandstone, and that goes around in a nice trim, and then we have got the roof. The roof is looking good. It's not the same dirt and stone combo that we had beforehand. That wasn't looking too stellar. And then the next part, this is pretty cool. We have got a giant window here instead of a gaping hole. Now the only issue that I have with this, and it's a small one, but it is an issue, is that I can't see right the way down to the bottom of the farm. But I am taking a look at that in two different ways. The first one being, it's a bit of a waste, because the whole idea of this design is so that it looks dramatic, you know? It looks pretty cool from this angle with the big V of sugarcane, and the sort of idea of that was that you would see all the way down and it would look really, really cool. So it's a bit of a shame that you can't see the bottom ones. However, the imagination is quite good, and thus if you can't see right the way down to the bottom of the farm, you sort of just assume that it goes on endlessly. At least that's what I'm going with. So I'm going to be taking that standpoint, so I actually quite like that, and I'm going to class it as a feature, I guess. But anyway, that is now the sugarcane farm done. I am very happy with this project so far. Of course, we do have to reroute all of the materials upwards, around and into our storage system, but we will get onto that eventually, probably in next episode. Now I want to get to work on some of the other projects that I've got planned, so let us begin. So I've been thinking I should be doing more Hermit Town based projects because, well, first things first, you guys absolutely love these kind of things. You want me to interact with all the people on the server, which is amazing. I would love to interact with all the people on the server. It's a lot of fun. Playing with people on HermitCraft is excellent, and is something that I plan on doing a lot more often. I am of course going to be keeping the same progress update kind of style, but if I can just get in there with other YouTubers and have a little natter to them, you know, do the old chin wag, and yeah, it will be really great fun. So I thought I would head over to the Hermit Town. It's looking good as ever. There are a couple of new projects that have sprouted up, I guess you could say, or perhaps I'm just blind and I haven't seen them before. Fairly certain that's new. I don't remember seeing this. I don't know. I don't want to place my bets on it, but I'm fairly certain that's new. So that's a cool little house that has been added to HermitCraft. But what I was thinking is ender pearls, right? We all need ender pearls, you know. As soon as you get an ender and you get used to having ender pearls, you feel pretty lost without them. You're like, oh, why can I not get to there? Don't have any ender pearls. Oh, that's rubbish. So what I was thinking is that I should dot a couple of those ender stations around the place. I designed them way back. They're probably one of my favorite creations, and they still work pretty well. So I'm going to take a look at how to go about building them, and also the resources that I'll need to do it. And then I guess this would be an excellent spot to do it, because I can put it inside the wall. I won't see any of the redstone or have to design a little building to go around it. It will look pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to get to work. One quick thing that I really want to mention before we move on to anything else, because this has been a bit of a pastime for the past couple of days. I have been doing a lot of enchanting. I don't know why, just something about enchanting I absolutely love. I seem to mention this in every video. I find it very therapeutic, just going up and down on that ender, hitting all those endermen. I love it. I don't know why, but I absolutely love it. And for that reason, I have got a metric buttload of enchanted pickaxes. They're all like silk touches and fortunes and all that good stuff. So you can see, yeah, there's a fortune there, and we have another fortune. Oh, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I might move that one. But yeah, silk touch there. So much stuff. Almost all of them are efficiency 5 as well. It's all good. So I'm super happy with all the gear that I've got. I have barely any axes, and I've got barely any shovels, but tons of pickaxes, because let's be honest, they're the most fun ones to enchant. You know what, I'm a tutorial guy, might as well show you how to build this one. So yeah, you just want to create a U like this. I've gone straight into your tutorial mode, that's really quite odd. And our button is going to be going on this block here. So we're going to be placing a redstone torch there. Now you need to use a wooden button for this one, because a wooden button gives you 15 ticks of pulse, whereas a stone one only gives you 10, so that means that the wooden button gives you a longer pulse length, which is quite useful in some situations. And then redstone dust there, I believe, with redstone torch on top. And then a repeater, set it to 3 ticks, I think. I'm trying to remember this. This is all off of memory. And then we need another redstone torch right there. And we've got our droppers in our inventory somewhere, so let's take a look. Don't actually have any ender pearls, just realised that one. But there we go. So I guess we should try this out with sandstone or something that I don't have. There we go. Some dirt. So we'll put some dirt into this one and some dirt into this one. And in theory, we should get 16 back. So here we go. Hey! You got it, first time. Alright, so I'm going to head back to my base and pick up some ender pearls. But yeah, it's good to see that that still works. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a very quick and easy to build ender station. We'll just throw in the rest. And there we have it. There it is. So the droppers are now filled to the brim with ender pearls. So there's plenty of that. However, we currently have no way of identifying it as an ender station. People are going to walk past this and be like, that is the ugliest spawn house I have ever seen. And I can't be having that. Like, some YouTuber, he's recording, he's walking on by, and he's disgusted by this little creation here. So I'm going to head back over to my base and pick up some item frames and also all the resources to build more of these, because I want to dot them around all over the place. We can't be having just one ender station in the spawn town. I want them all over the place so that people can get access to ender pearls wherever they are. It's a spawn wide project. So yep, I'm going to head back over there and I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see that. That looks really funny. It's just a little face, the eyes, a little face. I don't know. Oh, just seeing faces and things, that makes my day a lot brighter. I think it's called like a paradolia. Seeing a face in something that isn't actually a face. So for example, like my washing machine's knobs, they've got eyes. I don't know why I'm explaining this, but man, oh man, that caught me. I don't know why. I've been giggling about that for the past half a minute or so. But as you can see, we do in fact have the ender pearl item frames on top of our ender station. So now it is quite clear that this is an ender station, and we'll give it a quick go. You know, we have to test the product. This could be like an advertisement for the Redstone Consultancy, like this. Well, you'll like all of the stuff of the Redstone Consultancy. It works just like this one. Yeah, that could work just fine. But here we are, 16 ender pearls. Boom. Just like that, just hit the button. Probably going to replace those because we've only got a limited supply, unfortunately. But yeah, there it is. That is our ender station in the spawn done. Now I am going to get to work on the other ones that are going to be dotted around. I have no clue where they're going to go. That spot was just far too perfect. I don't think we're going to find another one of those. Perhaps like one up there in a... Up there, that seems perfect. You know what, that's dead on. I'm going to build one up there. No, I'm not. Don't worry, Monkey Farm. I know that you were just like squealing in your chair. Don't do it. No. I don't know where else I could do them. Because everywhere else is a little bit far afield, you know? We can't be having them out in the middle of nowhere because then no one's ever going to use them. I don't know if anyone's going to use them as it is, but... I'll have a look around the town and see where else I could potentially put one. I have built 3 more ender stations. All of them are working absolutely brilliantly. And for some reason, right, I never noticed this giant pork chop here. It doesn't serve a purpose at all. I took a look. It's just filled with a slab, a boat, a chest, and a sign. That's like a really bad riddle, isn't it? It's like, there once was a slab, a boat, a chest, and a sign. Oh, I'm clearly no riddle maker, am I? Wow. But yeah, I don't know why. I never noticed that before, and well, it's quite big. I think I might have to get my eyes tested because that's quite a difficult thing to miss. But unfortunately, after all of this, we have done quite a bit in today's episode. You know, we have done the redstone and we have actually finished the sugarcane farm. Hurrah! Oh, that's been an ongoing thing. And we've done the ender stations, and yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this one, despite the fact that I've got a cold and I'm feeling pretty rough, and college is a boatload of effort. You know, I feel like this has gone well. So if you did enjoy this episode on the HermitCraft server, please be sure to absolutely smash that like button, like put your fist through the like button. And if you really did love it, then make sure to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, then go outside with a megaphone and shout out subscribe to that mumbo jumbo. And well, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo and I'm out. I'll see you later.